Hi and hello! It is time to continue our Soul Blazer playthrough. Oh, wait a sec. Last time we left off finishing the 4th area, and today we'll, like I tweeted out earlier, start the 5th area, Leo's Laboratory. In the game he's only called Leo, but he's basically based on Leonardo da Vinci. So, we already talked to this door and got told we gotta find the sword that can beat metal in the cellar laboratory, which is this place. And our first enemy is, I guess some kind of caterpillar? Do not ask me what these are. Well, I can't beat those guys, those are metal. And another path down here. And we reached level 17. Ah, there's another one of those. Currently we are just making all of the paths by the looks of it. See, can we just kind of... yeah, we can. Where did that enemy go? Probably up here somewhere. Yep, there it is. Oh, just one enemy. Sure. And we finally freed something. It's a plant. So yeah, that's for those new here, that's kind of what the game is about. You beat monsters and free all the souls again. And more enemies I can't yet beat. Which isn't nice, but well, that's what we're kind of hunting for. We are trying to get the weapon that can actually hurt machines. And we released a cat. Meow. Next up, we released a great door. Yeah, we are also releasing furniture. Hello! That's about all we can do here, so I assume this door that we just freed, with the chest behind it, is gonna lead us to that sword that we desperately need. It's the underground laboratory of Dr. Leo. And we received the Zanzetsu sword. We also released a cat earlier. This is Dr. Leo's laboratory. This house has a second floor and an attic. And we released this plant. The room on the second floor is Dr. Leo's. There were 2 models of town in his room. Many creatures were swallowed into the models. Defeat monsters with special armor. But now that we have a weapon that can destroy metal, we can actually do something else too. It's time for a little bit of backtracking. So, remember the painting with all these enemies? Yeah, these are metal. We can actually beat them now. And there are still people to free here. In fact, we released Ivy. But that's not all. Earlier rooms also had some of those enemies. But yeah, we are back in the world of evil. And we released more Ivy. And we received Tornado. That is indeed a spell. A magical tornado will come. Let's see how this one works, because I forgot. Ah, yes. That could actually be kinda useful. That seems to hit a pretty big area of effect. Also, I believe that's been all now. At this point we are so close to the entrance, we might as well go there instead of go back to the portal. Oops, that's still old dialogue. Sorry about that. This is the Master's Emblem A. Again, I'm actually not familiar enough with my symbols for planets and other related things, so I don't know which planet this represents, but with the theme of the other ones, it probably represents a planet. And I believe it was this cave that leads up there. Now with the Ivy we can reach this place. And we'll just get yet another sword. We received the Recover Sword. We can't quite use this yet, but our HP will be filled when monsters are defeated once we reach level 22. Yeah, I think the developers kinda expected you to do the backtracking after you're completely done with Leo's Laboratories, so that's why the high level requirement. But we also had metal enemies in Greenwood. Mainly in the Fire Temple thingy. Wait, that's the water one. Wrong one. also a nice bit of experience points. And this was just for one experience point. That's silly. But there's more here. Find all of the tanks. Or scorpion tanks. It's a little bit weird looking. Some kind of mixture. Ah, there's another one. The rest are probably somewhere in the southern parts of this room. There we go. And that was the last one. Let's see, where's the actual monster hole for this one? There it is. Let's see what's in this chest. Hopefully something more useful. It's just a strange bottle, really, not that useful. And the lowest floor also had one. Quickly changing to the ice armor so I don't need to worry about the heat mechanic here. Another one on this one, or okay. And it's on the, yeah, there's the last ones. And we released a bird. I heard of the Phoenix's magic when I visited the soul of the mountain. If you collect the 3 symbols, you should visit the Mountain King. So that's just giving us that hint, actually. Yes, otherwise there's nothing back there, actually. So, time to actually continue in the story. Oh, wait a sec. There's one more enemy we can beat. Right. Almost forgot about that one. The underwater place also had one. Which means we gotta equip the bubble armor again. Because the one enemy that we can beat now is on the volcano island. And these of course give pitiful experience points since we beat those on the Isle of Rain as well. So they of course couldn't give you a mountain of XP for these. And we released another mermaid, in fact. So after another short stroll through the underwater place, through the bottom of the sea rather, we talk to the last freed mermaid. Thank you very much for releasing me. I will give you the red hot stick. The phoenix resides on the stick. Take the red hot stick and visit the Mountain King. So it's one of the 3 parts that we need. If you obtain all 3 symbols, the Phoenix will join you. So, time to actually clean up all this old scrap down there. And also enjoy this music. There was an advertisement like at this point about 10 years ago for some kind of DJ techno event on one of those music TV channels, and one of the demo tracks sounded pretty similar to this track, which was kind of funny. And we released a plant. The lower left area didn't have any metal enemies. But we already got attacked over here. Whoops. It's also easy to get lost here. And we released another cat. Leo has lots of pets. I bet you can already see the theme of these enemies, or this row of monster holds. It it continues, but this time we got more of these caterpillars. And we are surrounded. Last but not least, a new enemy type. And we have reached level 18. Oh, actually not last but not least. We've got more. And another cat. And we released another great door. Okay, where did the other enemy even race to at this point? This place is big. Ah. There we go. Raced across all of the map. Oh, that's just a shortcut. And we released a chest of drawers. We can talk to all the furniture. I mean, we already talked to an elevator and a raft, so like, it's nothing new at this point. So another cool thing here is while the ice armor couldn't protect us from the I don't think so. While the ice armor couldn't protect us from the volcano and the magma, I believe it can protect us from these heat plates. So the ice armor does come in handy again. More cats. Meow. And this cat is sleeping. And it looks like this cat has a nightmare. Dr. Leo? Now we are going through the big pipes. Not just on top of them. And it's our first mouse. Continuing to clean up over here. Oh, that's back here. I thought this was higher up. So that was just another shortcut. I am watching over the world. Please take this. And we got more experience points. This underground laboratory part actually also did a thing that I really like when games do that. We released steps. We can visit the second floor now. So, what the first floor did here, the first underground floor, is you could basically see this second floor as the background of the first floor, which is always a really cool thing. And it's another great door. This is a pathway. We released a model of a town. We released a shortcut. And we released another type of shortcut. This door doesn't talk. We don't really like to chase rats. Cats just have to eat in order to live. My body is locked. There should be a key somewhere in the laboratory. Would you please take the cats out of the room? I am too scared to move around with them in here. But we can't do that quite yet. So we can't talk to this plant over there yet. This is the cat with the nightmare. Let's see what's troubling it. Dr. Leo, King Magritte wishes to see you at once. Are you going to allow him to make a deal with Death Toll? King Magritte knows nothing about the value of human lives. No matter how small, all creatures have a right to exist in this world. If the trees in this world were cut in half, The oxygen would decrease and many of us would die. We do what King Magritte tells us to do. King Magritte makes all of the decisions for us. Hey, it's time to go. Dr. Leo, you love your daughter Lisa, don't you? If you obey, she will remain safe. We will be waiting for you outside in the airship. Come out when you are ready. Please forgive me. The world will go to ruin sooner or later, but I can do nothing more. Oh, Master, please help me. Lately, I always see Dr. Leo in my dreams. I was scared when he was taken away. I had been hiding under the table. Oh yes, I will give you this. Dr. Leo left this. And we received a door key. Oh, we don't even have to equip that door key. We just have it. Or I missed the key. Let's see. Oh yeah, there it is. There we go. Doors are usually quiet, but there are some talkative ones. Try and talk to all of them. Take the mystic armor from my drawer. And we received mystic armor. And that increases our invincibility frames after getting hit, basically. Also surprise, there's just a small tiny sliver of environmentalist messaging here. Which is, again, funny when you consider that there's a whole bunch of people that claim games of the 90s weren't political. Actually, I want to save first. Actually, let me quickly equip some different item. Oh, it actually functions with everything. So, we are back in one of Leo's creations. It's a model town. With miniature knights and archers and cavalry. Yeah, I mean, I am keeping the shield bracelet equipped for most of the game, so that helps a lot as well. Seems like that just opened a passage of some kind. Oh yeah, notice there's another hint in this room that they really did try to reference Leonardo da Vinci, as this is basically Leo's room, and it is the only room in the entire game that uses this cloud tapestry on the walls there, or sky tapestry. So which means this isn't a random decision, they specifically made this. And this basically references the whole love for flying. I forgot, did they say that we released a mouse or a bed? Considering we can talk to furniture sometimes too. Mouse. The other cool thing, where another aspect is referenced, we'll see with the second model of a town. The first one is less obvious, because this architecture is also somewhat found in medieval times, like it's not too far from that. But well, you'll see. We released another chest of drawers. We released a plant. That's better. And we released another mouse. Having beaten the archers, let's throw another mouse. This should be in the mouse hall. Time to beat the cavalry. And another bridge has been added. Well then, we've got invisible enemies. Just invisible, not invincible though. We released the Great Door. Elila hears the door speaking to itself. I can see machines throwing bombs inside the model towns. So yeah, that door there is probably gonna allow us to see all these invisible enemies. Thanks. And we reached level 19. And that bridge should lead back to the entrance. Yep. So, since the enemies are only invisible, not invincible, I can just beat them on my own in this first town. There we go. That's awesome. Chests! Who doesn't like chests? 80 gems. And the medical herb. I think the first one of this place. There's another one of those. I am watching over the world. Please take this. And more experience points. At this point, the amount of experience points you get from these is actually not a lot. Are you already looking forward to find out what these invisible enemies look like? We released a mouse. A mouse with a church, apparently. And we released more steps. And 50 gems. And got hit a lot there. The second motto of a town. And that's just another shortcut. Use magic to defeat the enemies which you cannot reach. Yup, already did that. Well, the attic is currently empty. Even though I don't look like it, I am from the sky just like you. Let me join you. The sword that enables you to see invisible enemies in model towns joins you. I am a devout mouse. Stand here and you will be purified. I forgot that this was one of the few instances where gender for our character is specified. So, at this point in a newer release... Also, yes, that is oddly specific, almost as if we are gonna see other invisible enemies that Soul doesn't reveal. So, Edina felt their body and mind become purified. It's a heal. Ah, it's our hero of the place. My back hurts because I have been sitting too long. I should get up and exercise. Look at the jumping straw. This game is adorable at points. If the Soul of the Great Door joins you, you will be able to see the invisible enemies in the models of town. Listen to what the cat says. And the cat already said to us, told us to talk to all the doors. So, and with the other model town, we see a bit more the other reference. Unlike the first model town, which is medieval, this one in its design is 20th century factory, pretty much. So this is basically referencing the wall being a little bit of a visionary. Also, I love that I can just attack these, the cavalry Schröder lances. Also, yes, they are riding on playing horses. And now we finally see what these enemies are. It's medieval siege warfare. I forgot what the siege towers were actually called, but that's what those were. And there's another mouse. I'm not sure. It's possible that siege towers themselves didn't have a special name. And we are already hearing the other type of enemy. Toxic sludge. Doesn't hurt us though. And we released another plant. We are getting closer. And there we see it now. It's the catapult. Now we can actually reach the archers. Elena released a chest of drawers. Time to go to the next quarter. They received another strange portal. This archer, let's see what we get here. Lots of archers. Ah, just a shortcut. And another medical herb. And we released a cat. And we are... That's quite a nice number. Not quite a nice number, but it's 99,966 experience points nonetheless. Catapults in the agricultural fields. And we released more steps going downstairs. And just another shortcut. I am an actinidia. Take some of my leaves if you want. Ouch! Elena received actinidia leaves. Let me do a quick Google search, because if memory serves... Oh no, it's a different kind of plant. Memory does not serve in this case. This room belongs to a doll named Marie. It's the last one of the NPCs that we heard about in the beginning of the game. She told me many things about foreign towns. A girl named Lisa took care of Marie. If there's nothing in the chest, then the chest is good for nothing. Would you store your medical herbs in my drawer? Yes, it's a kiwi plant. Yeah, related to it. And now the drawer is satisfied. But we kinda need them. But it is a cute interaction thing again. We can store another set of medical herbs now. The game does actually remember this if you leave this place. emits a peculiar scent that attracts cats. So now we can get the cats out of this room. So we're actually supposed to get them through the other door. There they are. Thank you very much. Now I can walk around the room freely. Let me give you something. Please come inside. Thank you for getting rid of the cats. Take this magic, the magic of Spark Bomb. Mines are late, will explode soon after. We are weak and timid animals. Don't you think it's unfair the weaker creatures are defeated first? I would have liked to have been born a plant. I would not fear anything. Would you like a medical herb? And this is the medical herb plant. Let's see, was there anyone else I freed that I haven't talked to yet? Don't think so, I think that was everyone. So. Time to go back underground. Now with traps. And we received the light armor. 2 armors in one place. Received no damage from weaker monsters. So basically, if we return to really old places now, we just take literally 0 damage from those. Yep, that's very neat. For just shortcuts. But for a short time I will go back to the ice armor, since we've got more of these heat plates. Now I know why I'm taking that much more damage. There we go. And we release the door. And onwards we go. And more experience points. Just 300 again though. Which is about the same amount, well less actually, than I get from 2 enemies. Since each enemy drops more than 150 experience points. But hey, it still counts. Will we reach level 20 before the boss? Isn't that back at the entrance? Oh no, that's the set of stairs down. Oh, and if it's portal back, then those sets of stairs down probably lead to the boss. So let's save. I remember every single other boss in the game, but I actually don't exactly remember how the boss of this place looked like. It's probably some kind of big machine, but more than that I don't know. Oh yeah, I never showcased the new magic. It's some mines around you. It's a roboter. Okay, trying to find the correct place to attack is something I'll have to get used to again. I think it's the head that takes damage. Okay, I will change to the medical herb until I reach 0 life points. Then it's back to the shield bracelet. There we go. That would be now. Boss is almost down. And there we go. Who'd have thunk? We released the doll, Marie. Oh, I didn't talk to the doll in the church, right. That's the NPC I forgot. I am Marie, the doll. I have a purple stone in my pocket. Take this with you and save Dr. Leo. Oops, I didn't want to talk to you yet. The large machines in the basement were the machines which summoned evil. They were made by Dr. Leo. When those machines started to move, the cities were destroyed. Actually, no, we can't talk to those chairs. Nobody can break a promise that is made with evil. There will be no revival of the world unless Deshtor is defeated. Dr. Leo must be somewhere in the Magritte Castle. Here, take the stone from my pocket and go to the Magritte Castle. And we have acquired the purple stone. And Magritte Castle is indeed the next location. It's also the last one where we will be freeing NPCs. So, we are getting close to the end, but also the game is a little bit too long so that I could do that all in this stream. So it's actually kinda a little bit of 2 shorter streams on this Saturday and the next one due to timing. But we can do some parts of the next place at least, so that it's not super short. And it is sure a castle town. Lots of empty plots again. In that sense, it's even the most similar to the first location, which is a nice bookends kind of thing, since you are again restoring houses. So right now we only have access to the basement of the castle. With skeletons, snakes, the undead. Also, even more experience points. We found 80 gems. And we released a soldier. There are many ghosts in the torture room of the basement. First, look for the spirit sword. So that's our first goal down here. Those are some of those invincible ghosts. And there's the spirit sword. Got that earlier than I remembered. And defeats spirit type monsters. And we need level 19 to equip it anyway. we reached level 20. Oops, now we are down here. Shortcut back to the beginning. And the ghosts release a soldier. Bolts of energy. Who knows? Possibly. And Elena released another soldier. Lots of soldiers, though it is the castle town. I guess there's a military somewhere. Soldier cannot be recalled yet, which basically means we didn't free the NPC that actually makes that building there appear yet. Elena released a singer. A sad-sounding voice is coming from the theater. Oh, what can I do? I can't play a harp without strings. Right, that's the thing here. There's invisible stuff again. And that's why the other soul was so specific, because we are going to get someone who helps us see hidden passageways and stuff like that. Because I also don't remember where everything invisible is, so I am going to return to this place once we do get that companion. And there's the second card. Thank you very much. There are many Shawns in the basement. If you free the soldier right in front of where I have been captured, you will receive the elemental mail. And we released yet another soldier. You look kinda down. And yet another soldier. Also, just a minute ago I just hit 100,000 experience points, and now I'm already at 150,000 experience points, almost. Goes to show just how much the jump up in experience points is here. Okay, there were 100 gems, and this is a hidden passage. The Densetsu sword is found in Leo's laboratory, and the spirit sword in this castle. Try to remember where the invincible monsters are. So yeah, this is basically telling you, hey, remember those invincible monsters you encountered early in the game? You can beat them now. You should do that. And now we've got traps. Ouch. And we released a mate. Yep, this corner has another chest. This one's a bit more obvious. And that was Emblem B. Okay, I know that one. That's Mercury. No, spikes. That's not nice. And the portal back. And we reach level 21. Woo! We removed the spikes, so that we can beat all these ghosts. And we released another soldier. Also, the soldier on the top left is the one that where the text said, we can't release this soldier yet. And we released another singer. Well, that just smells like a trap. Yep. This is another route portal. And we released the soldier. Please save Dr. Leo. He must be in the prison of the left tower. Shortcut and we release the soldier. That would be the left tower. So for now we will just talk to everyone, and after having done that, that's where I'll stop for today. We'll do the rest of all of the towers as well as the final area in the next stream. Oh yeah, you were the one soldier that I already talked to. Or that said his sentence when I freed him. The top floor of this tower is a prison. Anyone who does not have the platinum card cannot enter. Ah, this is a sleeping soldier. I have been haunted by a monster called Research. I would not pay attention to my wife and daughter. Still, I didn't understand. I was praised as a genius, scientist, and even the king often gave me orders. I kept inventing things. The watermill, an elevator, and even this airship. Finally, I invented a machine to call upon evil, only to realize something. Tools are there to make people's lives easier. But when tools start to use people, their culture will decline and they will become unhappy. When I get to the world of evil, death toll will be called. I don't want to believe this beautiful world will be destroyed. Please, let me off somewhere. Dr. Leo, you may be right, but I must take you to Margaret Castle and make sure you do not escape. I have to worry about the present, not tomorrow. I must do my job or be punished. Please try to understand this. It's the dilemma that a lot of people are oftentimes in. Oops, I was sleeping. Lately I've been having the same dream as Dr. Leo. If I would have released Dr. Leo, the world would not be like this. I don't know who to obey anymore. There are many thorns in the basement of Margaret Castle. You must take this armor with you. Ah yes. That would have been useful earlier, but it's still more defense, so... Oh, it actually literally says my name there. That's cool. So the player name. Protects me from the damage zones. I am guarding the castle. Don't talk to me. My uncle is the famous architect Gaudi. I know a bit about architecture. I will show you something later. Gotta remember that. I am a guard, but I am tired of my job. I came here to relax. While listening to the guard, Elena sees a card under the guard's feet, but Elena can't get it because the guard is standing on it. One of the soldiers betrayed the king. He is trying to escape with Dr. Leo. I want to play music, but the harp string is broken. This is the soldiers' dormitory. I am taking care of them. I have a friend who once disobeyed King Magritte. He wanted to save Dr. Leo. He was taken to the torture room in the first basement and never came back. This harp string is a birthday present from my friend. I am able to play great music with this string. He always told me I could. Did I actually have to find that on my own? Might be. This is King Magritte's castle. The king is the greatest man in the world. I must say that or I will be punished. This is King Magritte's castle. Our king is the greatest man in the world. I must say this or I will be punished. Jeez, what a nice king. Well, less nice, really. So well, that was a hint that I probably missed a chest somewhere in the first basement. Let's see. Well, first of all, I am noticing that this is like the only torch without that isn't glowing. I don't think there were things like this. Yeah, there's no mechanics like that. Well, if I can't figure that stuff out today, I'll look that back up where to find the string that I need. This was just a talk to people and order things. That could also be. Unless with the first basement the next floor was meant, I'm always unsure about how the whole floor counting works in different games. Yeah, okay, this is the first one that actually says basement. So let's see if I can find something else here. Oh, that's just a medical herb. Not quite what I'm looking for. So I'm actually not sure. Might have to look this up. Well, this would technically be the second basement, so it technically shouldn't be here. I can just walk on the spikes now, at least. Most of the chests are hidden in these corners usually, so that makes it a bit easier. I'm not gonna walk up every single tile. Yeah, okay, I really don't know. I'll try talking to some guards again, but otherwise I'll have to look this up. this is just the same sentence. Thanks, I guess. We basically want this guy, get this guard to move, since he's basically standing on the platinum card, but for that we need a string. Yeah, sorry about that. I think I'll figure that out for next time. I did plan to stop here anyway, so it's not too bad, but still. So yeah, and again, the main reason is so that next week's stream isn't too short either, even though this makes this week's stream a bit short as well. But yeah, so today a shorter stream until next week. Yeah. It was fun streaming again. We'll see you next time.